Hello, welcome to the Gotham Chronicle. We are Initiative Zero. My name is Magnum Pi. I am here, as always, with Dark Templar, Taiku, Fahilo, and Golgotha, and we're going to play some first edition Chronicles of Darkness. Thank you for clicking on us again. Thank you for watching the game. Thank you for, if you subscribed, thank you very much. We really appreciate you. If you haven't, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. And if you like us, also, if you like this episode, hit the like button. And if you want to be notified when our next episode comes along, please hit the bell, and you'll receive a notification when we post. I'll start by just summing us up here. I think we're on episode 16 now. And in our last episode, we had an interesting one. We got kicked out of a nightclub. Well, I think it was more that we tactfully removed ourselves from a nightclub by staging a fight unbeknownst to Diego. And we headed back to our office to plan what we were going to do to tackle this nightclub, which we think is a possible vampire haven. While that was going on, Diego and Stan, we saw a strange glyph that we were analyzing. And Travis got a phone call that one of our clients died, and we were rather ticked off by the fact that he had died when we weren't made aware of it, or nobody was made aware of it. And Clayton was going to speak to the Baron, this guy who kind of runs a tower of illicitness nearby. And I think that's... Did I miss anything?
No, I don't think so.
Cool.
We're good.
All right. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dark Templar.
All right, now I'm going to turn it over to the Baron and his associate that's up on the top floor there, Vahilo. So I think we left off with the elevator doors opening and you kind of walking through, and the Baron was standing at his gigantic novelty desk essentially.
That's right.
Yep, and he said, "Come in, come in."
So I'm just gonna walk in and kind of head towards him. Just kind of stand behind one of the larger. I think if I recall from last time I was here, he had some larger leather wing-back chairs. So I'm just gonna,
Yep.
stand behind one of those chairs.
Yeah. So sorry about the pat down on the way up there. Things have gotten a little bit rangy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. It wasn't as welcome of a greeting. It was a little bit more hostile than when I've been here before.
Yeah, just preventative measures, security measures. We have a problem. We have a problem.
Yeah, I understand. Shit's going crazy all over the place.
Yes, but this one has to deal with an operative. You recall that guy that I said that you could call whenever you needed a hit?
Yeah,
He's
I think
gone.
I utilized him once.
He's gone rogue.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, he attempted to take my life, and he kind of points to the window, and there's it's a pretty thick piece of glass. You finally notice, and there's a big shattering bullet hole sized impression in a part of the window there. Thank God I opted for the thicker piece of glass, let's just say, but I didn't know it was coming. It was odd. He kind of just all of a sudden changed. Didn't make any sense. We tried to contact him for a job, and he went dark on us. Basically didn't return our calls. We got a little worried. Sent a few people his way just to kind of see what was going on, and they didn't make it back either. In fact, not only did he not make it back, and he kind of flips over his phone to you, and he kind of shows a few pictures. This is kind of his calling card he's been sending. Give me a wits plus composure.
Where's wits and composure here? Just give me a second.
Yeah. One success, and can you give me a resolve plus composure as well? So for one thing you
Three
see
successes.
is that the pictures that are sent to you look like as though the faces of the victims that the Baron is referring to, the people who kind of want to go check up on this operative, their faces have been completely skinned off, and like just the actual skin part has been is what the picture is of. And of course, you kind of steel yourself. Like obviously you've seen some shit, but it's kind of weird to see like just someone's like kind of almost rubbery face um, on those pictures, and there's like
Absolutely.
3 or 4 of them.
Yep.
So, so obviously, needless to
So
say, they didn't make it back.
obviously now who were these people? Were they some of your security, or were they people like me who do kind of side
They're
jobs for you?
they're people like you that did side jobs. And what's
Hmm,
worse
so should
is,
I'm
sorry. And what's worse is that, oh, fuck here, and he turns around his laptop. Sorry, not laptop, his desktop monitor. So I just choked on a popcorn kernel. And turns it around. And he goes, "Take a look at these." And he starts scrolling down for you, and they are previous clients. One of them you notice, and it's the mayor, if you recall.
right.
And they just have bullet holes. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what flipped the switch here, but something's clearly changed, and I thought it'd be my professional diligence to let you know that you may have a target on your back.
Yeah, well, it definitely sees that way or looks that way.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
what was I can't remember what was his name?
He didn't have a name, just a number.
Hmm.
Never gave us his
And
name.
you've tried calling that number?
I have, but we use burner phones with him most of the time.
Yeah.
We just don't know who or what or when he's going to strike next, but he seems to have a very impressive, I guess, Rolodex on our clientele here somehow. We're looking into our security at the moment with regards to our files to see whether it's been hacked or downloaded or anything like that, because he should not have known who some of our clients were. And these are pretty high profile clients that have been now obviously removed from the game. But
So are you saying that I should be watching my back, or are you wanting to assign me as security to somebody?
well, I guess that comes the rub. we You can do both if you like. I'm letting you know that there might be a target on your back. That's why I brought you in here today. But now that you mention it, I was kind of thinking as you're coming down here that we do have some important people that might need some extra protection for a price, obviously.
Well, obviously. And then I'm also thinking that I may want to get a group together and try and hunt this person down myself. If you assign somebody to me, maybe assign somebody that's low level that maybe you don't really care about. We can use them as bait and trap this guy.
It's a very interesting idea. Hmm. What do you have in
Well,
mind?
I I don't want to be killed myself, right? So
Right.
you know, obviously with his range, I'm going to walk over to the window that he shot. Just going to say, so obviously, with this shot, I mean, he's coming from what, 200, 300, 400 feet away, and
Yeah.
pretty good chance of hitting you. So I think it's got to be somebody in close confines. Maybe if we can kind of lure him in, he has to go through a bit of a maze, and that's where we trap him.
I really like your idea. I'm going to think about that.
Of course you do.
And, I'll get back to you on that. But in the meantime,
My only question would be would you want him left at the end, or would you want me just to take him out?
ooh, I think depending on how the situation goes, if you can keep him alive, that'd be great. I'd love to deal with him myself. But if the need arises that you have to put this dog down, I suggest that you do. He's a dangerous man.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that you'd get a lot of pride out of finishing him yourself.
Pride's not necessarily my thing.
I know.
Sorry?
I just said I know.
No, he said, sorry? That's what he said to you. Sorry, that was in game, not as a GM.
Oh. And I just said, well, yeah, if you were all about pride, you'd be all over Gotham. And you're not. You're here. You're kind of keeping a lower profile. Nobody knows what goes on in this building. Very few people even know about you. That's not pride.
Right. Right. Sorry, I thought you meant something else. My apologies. But you know what? You do make a good point. I think I'm gonna sleep on that. I think your bait idea will be a very interesting one. I think we're gonna play that one through. I gotta find someone who is worth, I guess, the bait. If that makes sense. Right? You don't feed a T-Rex a goat, right?
Well, I'm hoping that he's not starting at the bottom of the Rolodex, and you find some names that are, not worth a whole lot.
Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna let you go here. You still have the death dealer?
Yeah, I still have the Death Dealer.
Keep that close. You might need it.
Well, I actually picked up something else. I was hoping that you might be able to tell me about it, but obviously I don't have it here with me.
Fair enough. Well, if you have time, you can always come back. But take
Yeah,
care of
would I
yourself.
get patted down? Would I get patted down and have to leave it downstairs?
Just let me know what it is. I'll make sure it comes through.
Okay. I want to describe to him that pistol that I picked up in Delaware. The one that
Okay.
was shaped that had like a bear on it or something.
Okay, like a wolf.
Yeah.
He kind of hums and haws. He's like, yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to take a good look at it to really know what you're talking about. But yeah, next time you're around, let me know.
Sounds good.
And I'll give you a shout when I have more of this plan that you concocted.
Well, you know how to reach me.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to make my way back to the elevator.
Yep. Okay, and come all the way down, and you see the concierge there. And he's like, sorry for the pat down. It's just been a little hectic here.
Yeah, I understand. Just know that next time I might be coming with a weapon that I want the Baron to talk to me about. So
Not a problem.
realize that and maybe figure it out beforehand.
Not a problem. We have a box here that we can actually just shoot up there. Like kind of like a vacuum
Sounds
that sucks
good.
it up. It's pretty interesting. Anywho,
Sounds good.
stay safe. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the other three. You guys are all together, right? You guys? No, maybe. Three of you: Travis, Diego, and Stan.
I think so.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think we'd all
okay.
gone together.
Yeah.
All right. So, who's driving? Who's driving?
I think Stan was.
I usually drive, yeah.
All right. So you're driving along. Traffic's pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. But it does start to rain a bit. There's some showers that are happening here as you're driving along. You guys want to talk about anything?
I mean, aside from the ineptitude of the Gotham PD,
Yeah, we just assume that at this point.
Yeah, that's not really much of a topic.
Didn't say it was a very long drive or a very long talk.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. So you get to this red light. And the traffic's kind of picked up now. People are driving a little more cautiously with the rain coming down as hard as it is. And you're driving, Stan. Who's in shotgun?
I'm in shotgun.
And where are you sitting there, Travis? Behind Stan or behind Diego?
Probably Diego.
Okay, so you're on the passenger side. Okay, can Diego and Travis please give me a wits plus composure roll, please?
Can I? Wits plus composure. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Sorry, danger sense?
Oh, yeah, danger sense.
Yes? No?
No.
Okay, I don't know. Wits.
That's not good.
Composure.
The indignity
Yeah.
of asking
How
about
did
danger
I roll a 0 in that? Man,
Yeah.
I must be really listening to good music.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love you some Taylor Swift.
Well,
She
Open
just
the
get-
window with
she
your
just-
breath.
She just gets me.
I don't judge me for what I like.
Never. I love Taylor Swift. Not gonna
She has
lie.
her
What you get for letting him have shotgun.
Control the radio.
So, Travis, out of your window, even though it is raining, mind you, but there's this person that's running across the street there because obviously they're green and they're not walking because obviously it's raining quite heavily. But it's the way this person's walking, and that kind of catches your attention. Or not necessarily walking, but like kind of like a small trot. And it's a slender-looking woman with darkish hair, and it was sheltering herself with basically the top of her jacket as she's running by. You kind of catch a glimpse of her face, and it's pale-esque, and it reminds you of someone that you know. But you didn't roll that many successes, so I'm not going to divulge any more information for that.
Can I kind of kick the back of Diego's chair and say, does she look familiar? Was that like a client of ours?
So I'll look over.
Diego sees nothing because he has 0.
Mm.
I don't see anybody. What are you talking about?
No, I just saw someone dark hair.
And I didn't see anything?
You're too busy paying attention to the road because you're a really good driver.
So nothing on the right-hand side of the vehicle, but okay. Gotcha.
Sorry, no, I don't see anybody.
Weird.
There's a few people around there, so maybe whoever it is went to the crowd.
Could just be me. I don't know.
But you're not at the front of the stop of the red light there, Stan. You're kind of like one car back. You're kind of paying attention to everything around you, rather than people walking across the street.
All right.
Whereas these two guys had nothing else to do, so almost playing Taylor Swift, almost like on the window.
Diego strikes me as the type who is meticulous with like sound quality. So you're messing with like the bass and the treble on the thing.
I would be, yes.
Just endlessly.
Well,
Does it sound tinny to you? It still sounds tinny to me. Hang on.
I just gotta get the precise, the precise mixture.
Really, I feel like Diego's one of those people who like plays with the knobs for like the FM AM, and kind of goes back and forth. I think he's like a DJ at the same time.
Okay, who the fuck has knobs now?
Yeah, this is 2022, man.
Wow. I'm sorry, not all of us, I guess, are
Lawyers.
rich lawyers. My bad.
No, but legitimately.
No, okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Do any vehicles have knobs now? Or I thought they were all digital.
No, I have no.
Nah, knobs are only in the knobs are only in the front seat now.
Huh. Yeah, I see what you did there.
Oh, see, he made a funny.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
there's
That's funny.
You just had nubs in the front seat, but anyways. Regardless,
Jeez,
And who
Anything you
listens
wanna
to
do there?
AM?
I do. Like legit, dude.
I was about to say the elderly, but
Fuck you! What are you talking about? I listen to this good music and good like talk radio.
ooh, oh,
I don't know. I'm just envisioning the fact that Diego has constantly been playing with the radio since, like, we've been a legal team. Like, it's just something he does every single time. Even when he was bleeding out in the back seat, he was reaching forward trying to play with the. Yeah.
Well,
change the station. We don't need to hear the ads.
We need good quality music.
While you're bleeding out. All right.
AM's fine. I know what I'm talking about.
Anywho, anything you want to do, Travis, or you just want to...
Well, I mean, thought I spotted someone. They can't see the someone. So, I mean, we're still driving.
All right.
So I would try and spot them again, but chances are they're gone. What with the rain?
You're right. We're gone.
So, I mean, short of making shitty comments from the back seat.
One thing you did notice as well is that it was a beige kind of trench coat-esque that she was wearing.
Beige trench coat.
Yeah.
So she's a
Okay,
1930s detective.
Dip, dip, dip.
Yep.
Who plays with knobs?
So
A dick who plays with knobs. Yes.
Ah,
Perfect.
this is going there, is it? Okay.
Specialized in sword fighting.
Oh my
Yep.
goodness! Don't cross the streams.
All right. We're going to wait to the, I guess, the GCPD.
All right, let's go in and put on our mean faces.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll polish up my intimidate.
Okay. So 3 constipated lawyers are
Yeah.
walking into the GCPD.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know that we have that particular brand of role
Fair
necessarily.
enough. So you walk in. Who's double handing the door as they walk in there, kind of pushing it open?
I will.
Okay.
Okay, let's go up to the front desk.
Which cane did you bring?
Not the sword cane.
Okay, good.
Also, when you went to go push it, you realize one door is actually locked. As you want to go push it, and the other one
Close
open.
on yourself.
Why do you have to consistently be such a dick to me?
No, but
Really? Come on.
There is a
You
reason.
wanted to push the door.
Like Magnum and I just stood by. And we were like,
At least you didn't run into the door. You would have took a knee this time.
I actually have run into door recently, so I
Exactly.
it is.
Exactly. All right, so you get in there, and you get to the front desk, and there's this elderly fellow that's there. Looks like he's at least 1,000,000 years old. And looks up. He's like, "Hello, gentlemen. How can I help you?"
Hello, we're from we're from Velez and Nowak.
You don't even know where you were?
Wait,
wow.
what? I forgot. Sorry,
Do you listen to AM?
sorry. I got distracted. I got distracted by something in real life. No, sorry. We're from the law firm Velez and Nowak. We're here to talk to the individuals, the chief or the whoever's in
Do you know who
charge
you're
here.
looking for, sir? Do you know who you're looking for?
We need to speak to the sergeant in charge of the cells.
That's
there's a clear answer. You can learn something from this young man.
Oh, shut up.
Excuse me, sir?
What's that? Who talked? I don't think anybody talked. Anyways, the sergeant. Yes, thank you, sergeant.
And I cannot stress the damage the front of my skull has taken from the face palms. Just it's ongoing.
I may get
My
nervous.
forehead is technically concave at this point.
I may get nervous in front of in police stations.
In front of the polices.
Yes.
Well, yeah, no, there's some trauma there from
Yes.
the past.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But this one hasn't even blown up a little bit yet. So I mean,
Not yet. Not yet.
he said, by way of internal monologue, not externally.
Yeah, that would be a bad
Yeah,
thing to
yeah.
work.
Grizzled
bad
old
idea.
desk
Yes.
guy who's immediately pulling his revolver from the 30s on me.
His revolver.
Shoots bullets in black and white.
Anyway, so he's like, "Yeah, just take a seat over there, son. And somebody will be with you soon."
Okay.
And he reaches for the phone. What do you guys want to do?
So what's our plan?
Well, we go in and talk about what happened. Like we need to get the information about exactly what happened, and then ream them out for unprofessionalism. Not that it's going to do anything because this is Gotham.
Well, we do have our entire team of lawyers from the firm here. I'm sure with our combined legal expertise, we can lawyer them well.
But to what end? But that's the point. To what end?
Yeah.
Well, what are we hoping for?
Answers, explanations. That's primary. I mean, the person we spoke to, or I think, what was it? You, Stan, you spoke to the individual, right?
Yeah.
They really had no answers, right?
Yeah, they kind of dodged the questions, and we wanted to know why we weren't informed earlier. We wanted to know about the circumstances of the death and all that information. So, we're planning on staging a full-scale investigation into this, like pulling out all the stops, or what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And there may be lawsuits. Certainly from the family.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And an hour passes and no one's come to see you.
An hour?
Yeah, you guys are discussing this thing, having a good chat, and an hour passes by. You're still sitting there.
Wow.
I'm assuming that we didn't just sit there patiently for an hour, but have been going up once in a while, saying how much longer is this going to be?
Okay, so you go up there. Who's going to go up there?
I will. That's fine.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to walk up to Andy Griffith here and just, say, hey.
Basically, you're looking at Stan Lee in while he was alive, obviously.
All right, then, Barney Fife. Okay. Whoever I gotta talk to. Is it Ron Howard? Maybe I'll talk to Ron. Don Knotts. I'll say, hey, we've been here for at least a half an hour now.
Oh, yep.
We are really needing to speak to the person in charge of the investigation into the death of, what's our client's name again?
Can't remember.
Seeing you fumble, I'll walk over.
I'm pretty sure that question wasn't in character.
Fair enough. I don't know. Let's just like, who's his name again? I look back. That guy, yeah, right, that guy over there.
Help me out here, guys.
Line.
0 for 2. Anyways, yeah, that guy. Oh, yeah, that young guy, right? Video games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you want to talk to? Okay, yeah. I'll ring up and see what's the hold up here.
Okay. And I'll stand there and watch as he rings.
Yeah. And is it just you, or is it Travis there too? I'm not sure.
Well, no. If we're doing.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's fine. I just didn't know if you got up or not. And he's like, so you get the whole. Yeah, I got this guy here about the kid who died in the cell, the video game kid.
Yeah, his lawyer.
Yeah, no extra lives for that kid, eh? Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Sounds good. And you have yourself a good day. Click. And he says, well, good news is they will definitely see you. The bad news is they have a thing right now that they're dealing with that's kind of taking up a lot of their time. So unfortunately, you have to wait a little longer. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but I know you guys want to get to the bottom of your murder, suicide, or thing, death. But yeah, they're really busy with something that just apparently just happened recently.
Yeah.
So you're welcome
they
to
don't
wait.
Have anybody else right now. We're dealing with a skeleton crew here. What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. I just work here, sir. This is my post right now. I'm like 4 days away from retirement.
Oh no, you're so gonna die.
Is his shirt red? No.
Is he too old for this shit?
He's already bleeding.
That's right. Does he
Oh,
sound like
no.
Danny Glover?
Oh no. Oh no.
I take out my phone.
You can see his stoma. It's like, ugh. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, I take out my phone and
Yep.
kind of flip it open there, let the Face ID unlock it for me as I admire my reflection.
Wow.
And then,
Jeez.
Oh man.
Are you sure you're not narcissistic?
no, just making
No,
sure
that's
my
the
hair
other
is in the right
one.
place. And I will quickly just pop a picture of his badge.
Okay, yeah. To get his
And
badge.
I'm like, you might only be here for another couple days, but your pension may also only be here for another couple days.
Is this a threat, sir?
No, this is just the reality of the situation. Our client has died, and we were not made aware of that reality in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're being given the runaround.
No,
And I
I'm
can
just
think
telling
of,
you to wait, sir.
Oh, at least a book about this thick, and I hold my hands rather far apart, of charges that can be brought up here. So, how about, rather than you telling us we're going to have to wait because something came up, how about we are the thing that came up, and that other thing is going to have to wait?
Are you gonna roll for this?
Sure, I'll roll for this.
Sure, go for it.
Presence plus intimidation
Sure,
with a little willpower, because,
go for it.
you know. And I suppose I'll be subtracting this guy's composure.
Yes, his composure is a 2.
Okay. Classic Stan Nowak. 2 successes.
Yeah, I was actually gonna worry you to pull a 0 there. And he was gonna Will Smith you and be like, "Get back to your seat."
Just scold me.
Oh my God.
I'll sit down with my head between my knees. And just...
Oh no.
Keep my badge out your fucking.
You keep the name of my cells out your motherfucking mouth.
Oh dear God.
Anyways, and he's like, so yeah, he's definitely taken back. He kind of like does like a whoa kind of moment, as only he can, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't." Yeah, well, and he's just kind of stuttering for words here, and you can tell he's reeling, like, you know, all the gray cells that are working in his brain right now are all smashing against each other and lighting up at the same time, which is all of like 6 things. And
screaming out Excelsior.
Did you just give him a stroke?
Maybe.
yeah, and he's breathing pretty hard there, and he
Jesus
no.
Christ, what do you do?
Oh no, stand.
and he's reaching for something in his pocket here, and you can see he's kind of, his left hand is kind of shaking up and down a little bit. He's like just, and he's I don't know why I'm doing this, by the way, viewers or listeners. I'm actually doing this motion as
Of course you are. Of course you are.
Well, it's for the people watching on the live stream.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
exactly.
yes.
If you can hack into my computer, you can tell that I'm clearly doing this right now for some fucking reason. Anyways, and he gets his he has an inhaler, and he takes a deep breath. He doesn't want to like show his shame, and he kind of looks over to the side. He's like, "Getting too old for this shit."
Yep.
All right, you whippersnapper. Yeah, I'll make another call there. You just wait there, and we'll have someone probably come see you real quick here.
Whippersnapper. Is this just slightly aged Diego? Like it's all of his weird like 50s
When
term?
have I ever used whippersnapper?
Did you use some other word that was really?
I feel like
fancy?
you've actually used whippersnapper.
I don't think I've
Oh,
used
no,
whippersnapper.
it was when we were at the werewolf barbecue. He said a
No, but I think there was also an instance of whippersnapper specifically.
I don't recall that.
Oh,
Anyway.
possible.
Remember the specifics.
Well, then it did
All
not.
right.
The viewers at home could go back and rewatch every single episode to see if I'm right. Or they could not. Either way.
Yeah. And so he gets on the phone real quick. You see him on the phone, and he's like, "Yeah, you got someone down here right now. Someone's got to talk to these guys. They're some big shots or something. I don't know. I'm not feeling too good. I think I'm gonna go throw up."
We're his lawyers.
There's lawyers. Yeah, throw up.
What the hell is wrong? How
Who, me or him?
him? Jeez, I mean, my God.
Yeah.
Travis
And,
is in the wrong line of work. I should just join Gotham PD and become the chief by the end of the day.
Anyway, so yeah, someone will come down.
That
Be
kind
with
of
you in a second.
ambition is not tolerated in the Gotham PD there.
Mm.
Yeah. Excuse me, I have to go to the washroom. Okay, what you guys want to do? It's 3 of you.
When Stan comes back, I assume that I've been watching from a distance.
Oh yeah, it's literally like 25 feet.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look and be like, did you just make that man poop his pants?
I didn't check.
I felt sorry for him. Wow, that's
Because like from here, you did the Batman thing where it's like, I'll never tell you, and then Batman takes him aside and mumbles something at him, and he's suddenly screaming.
You're right. That's a good idea. What we need now, guys, and I kind of lower my voice and lean in.
Oh,
are you gonna do the voice?
No, we just need costumes.
What?
Yeah, when we go out and do this kind of
No, hard
forehead.
no.
Think about the
Hard.
people that have been targeted in our lives.
Hard
the front-
no.
the front of my skull just made impact. with
Yes,
the
yes,
back
we've
of my
established.
skull.
We've established you keep safe bombing. You continue to tell us
Just-
repeatedly
How is this a bad idea?
because we look stupid.
But they wouldn't know it's us, so it doesn't matter if we look stupid.
This is coming from you, who literally dressed like low budget Blade, like just a
What are you
couple months
talking
ago.
about? Who?
You,
When?
the sword, the long coat, the body armor.
Okay, touche.
Yeah, economy brand Blade.
Economy can't. Man, that was an expensive jacket.
And I'm sure the sword wasn't cheap.
No. Well, that one was, but the other one I've got is really expensive.
Which one's that one?
It's no death dealer.
No, it's no death dealer. Like, it's definitely
Okay,
not.
we've
Death
established that his is cooler than mine. Come on, let's move on.
All right, fair enough. So eventually, about 10 minutes later, someone comes down, and it's another uniformed, and says, I heard about some lawyers. Some lawyers here.
That's us.
How many groups of people that are waiting go, that's us?
Yeah,
You're the
Half
only
the
3
room.
people there. You're the only 3 people in the waiting room.
Yeah, we can walk over to him.
yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
Busy
You
day
guys
in the
want?
office. Yeah, we're the only ones here.
Bye. How can I help you?
Yeah,
Well,
we're-
we're here to talk about our client that died in custody.
Okay. What do you want to know?
everything. I mean,
You gotta be a little more
we
specific
can
here.
do this the hard way, or you can be cooperative.
But don't give me that don't give me that bullshit. Just tell what you want to know. What you want to know.
Well, he died in custody.
So
Yes.
everything leading up to his expiration.
The fact that his legal counsel wasn't informed, his next of kin haven't been informed, and no information has been made available about any kind of an investigation, all of that should probably be addressed, I would think.
All right. All right. Whatever. Come upstairs in my office here.
And who are you exactly?
I'm Sergeant this person.
And I will pull out a little notepad and jot down Sergeant this person.
Yeah.
Badge number,
Fair enough.
date and time of meeting.
Yeah.
And then
Is
I'll
that, is that from the Oyster Bay
Could just
or the Hyde Park?
this isn't
person's-
okay. He's not a named and described bartender. Okay, can you just?
Screw you!
He's gonna be here.
Fuck you! I was funny.
He's gonna be here for this episode. That he's gonna get eaten by a demon. Let's just go.
Fuck you. That was funny. I like it.
As opposed to the named bartenders that last at least one episode.
Who's going to be the demon? Yeah, he's going
Fair
to
enough.
be the demon.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyways, so yeah, they're in the office. Okay, so here's the footage here, and he kind of has like it's not a VCR, but like a USB that he puts into his tower there, and kind of turns the monitor towards you, and you can see through the video here. It can seem like a pretty normal day. He uses videos of him, in his cell, him reading, him going asking to the washroom. Here he's in the pen. Here he's eating. Like everything seems pretty normal. And then it was around this time that we don't know exactly how he got this particular rope. We're assuming that he might have got when he went to the washroom and someone had left it there in one of the stalls. He did go to one of the stalls, and that we know for sure. And I guess perhaps stored it into his pants here as the film keeps rolling. He's pulling some out of his pants. He's not obviously being, monitored at the moment, and it's a very quick 1-2 here as he straps it on, and the rest is history.
What was his demeanor prior to it? I mean, he seemed perfectly normal up until this point.
It's odd. It's like just a switch that just happened. I don't know. You see, if you look, if can you all give me a wits plus composure check?
Wits plus composure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Again here. Holy crap! How can I roll so shitty when I've got such good? Anyways.
He's not 0 this time.
Well, it's true. That's true.
The standard roll? Oh, standard roll, sorry.
Yep.
So you all notice that he's actually pretty cordial. He's talking to the guard that is with him and kind of chaperoning him around kind of thing. And like he seems very cordial. And then it's not until he walks out of the bathroom that you kind of notice that he kind of stiffens up for some reason. And he's not as communicative as he was earlier, and then it leads to his demise. And of course, the video is still rolling; it's just him hanging.
Okay.
So this secure offender was taken
and
to it.
And then eventually, someone comes in, and there's like a holy shit moment where 2 guards come in to examine what's going on here and deal with the situation.
Like how long is it
Continue.
eventually?
Like 3 minutes.
Okay.
3-4 minutes. Yeah.
So this secure offender was taken to a non-secure bathroom where he was able to get a rope for himself.
A non-secure bathroom? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, are you taking this guy to the maintenance closet so he can go take a piss down the drain? Like, what kind of bathroom has rope hanging around?
None.
So then I would ask, why does your bathroom have rope hanging around? Specifically the bathroom which you take inmates to.
We don't know why there's rope in there.
Well, can we pull up the camera footage outside of that bathroom?
Yes. We can find that.
I don't want to tell you how to run an investigation because I am not a police.
I know.
But this seems like the kind of thing that might have should have been done before we got here.
Well, we did look at that, and we don't see anyone that has rope.
Well, this is why
If you want to look,
we should just get a subpoena.
If you want to look through all the video, be my guest. But we did that, and we didn't see anybody walk in with a noose or any rope.
Well, if it's not a bother, I wouldn't mind actually if I could just get a copy. I don't want to take up more of your time here.
No, you cannot get a copy.
All right,
you
let's
can
just go to a
watch
judge
it.
and
You
get.
can watch it here if you'd like, but you're not getting a copy now.
Yeah, I think the judge might be the way to go here.
Yeah, this is. We're not getting anywhere. This is obviously some sort of obstruction.
Absolutely.
So again, just for my own follow-up, and I'll pull the notepad back out. Have next of kin been contacted at all?
They have, yes.
Okay.
And when was that
because
done?
And he kind of flips through, and it says 2 hours after.
Well, and speaking with your uniformed officer over the phone, Officer so-and-so,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they didn't exactly communicate that. They communicated quite the opposite.
What did they communicate?
And I'll look to Stan, who had this conversation with him.
Yeah, they were rather flippant and just kind of dodged the question. Didn't really give a lot of information.
Fair enough.
As his legal counsel, we were never notified until we called.
Right.
Because we received a message.
Right. Yep, that's a fuck up for sure. Someone's gonna have to pay for that.
Yeah. So, I think we'll just have to make sure that we can get our hands on everything necessary to make that happen.
Sounds good.
All right.
What else can I help you with? Anything else I can help you with?
So, you had mentioned he had been cordial with the officers he had contact with until a point where he abruptly wasn't.
Yes.
Was there anything else that had happened with him today? Because he called me and left a message which would have indicated that his mental health wasn't exactly stellar at that point in time.
I had to listen to the message, but not that my officer said anything that was different.
There's nothing that jumped out. Like, there was no, he wasn't, I mean, he wouldn't have been going through any court proceedings at this point, but he didn't have any visitors. He didn't have any interactions with anyone.
As if you're looking through the video here, he hasn't, you can tell he doesn't have any interaction with anyone besides the guards. Unless you're talking about some other day, but that could have happened. Like, you have to go, I don't know what day that would have been. We can go through as many tapes as you
Well,
want.
no, he called me today. He left a message today.
Okay. Well, let's look at that. Look at that video. What time was that video at, approximately?
The message?
Yeah.
Well, let's pull it up. See what I got. Is there a timestamp on my message?
Yeah, there's like it's in the morning. Like, you can just name up some time.
Yeah, I'll prattle off a.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so let's rewind to that then, and you just see like obviously he kind of gets his mouse there, kind of goes back, and you can see there, and he's on one of the phones, and he's just literally very casually leaning on the side of the wall as he's making the call. He doesn't seem like he's in distress. He just is talking. So what do you think?
Hmm.
And you're saying that this was probably the same time? Around the same time, right? Yeah.
Seems to line up.
Yeah. We wouldn't have, like, it looks like it's a pretty normal phone call to me. He doesn't seem like he's in distress. He's not even using any hand gestures. He seems pretty laid back and casual. That's what makes it so odd.
And you traced that phone call too?
Me? Sorry? You're talking to the officer? You're talking to
about the phone call that was obviously traced when you looked into this.
Yep. Right here. This is your number. And he kind of flips it over. And it definitely is your number.
Mm-hmm.
And no other calls?
And then you keep watching, and he puts the phone down, and he walks back.
Has he made any other calls besides us? I mean, we monitor his calls. Is there a way to determine other calls he's made?
Well, one of the calls he's constantly making is to his mother.
Oh, God. Has his mother been told about his death?
Yes. We just mentioned that earlier. Yeah.
Okay, good.
But she hasn't come in yet.
No?
So, no, she's not.
Maybe we should talk with his mother.
Yeah.
Just to corroborate the story.
Fair enough.
And offer appropriate representation in the subject.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Fair enough. But yeah, no, look, I'm looking at the phone calls right here, and he kind of flips the screen, and his last, you'll see the same number like repeatedly, and then your number once in a while, like you recognize your firm's number and your number.
I'm gonna quickly copy down the mom's number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you have the mom's number on file.
Yeah.
Same number.
Oh, okay. Well, just to be sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This seems so peculiar.
I mean, looking at this footage, does anything jump out as odd?
Yeah, I just told you it was odd. When he
No,
came
I'm
out
not
of the...
talking to the. I'm not talking to the cop anymore.
No, I am talking to you. No, like as a GM.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys took that wits plus composure rule. Like he looks different when he walked out of the bathroom.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
Different in which way?
He like looked more stiff. Like he was
So-
not like he was walking a little more like it was just his body had stiffened up kind of thing.
Can we get a look in that bathroom?
Like, you want to look in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, 1 second here.
I mean, surely by now you've cleared it as a.
Yeah.
You can't even call it a crime scene, really.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let's all go down.
I mean, really, I just want to get a look, maybe take a pee, then we'll be out of your hair. So, I mean, we don't need to take up any more of your time if you can point us in the direction.
No, we'll go. I'll go with you.
Body.
Well, I don't know what
Coroner
stage
should
of the.
have the remains. No.
Yes, the coroner has the remains. Yes.
Well, that's interesting because we were told the coroner wasn't even involved yet.
Did you get a number of this person you're talking to?
Yeah,
can find
officer.
out.
Officer. Well, no, we've been taking notes. Officer so and so. Here's your badge number for when you need them. Turned up in that ditch, I suppose.
Okay. Interesting. I'll inquire about that. I don't know why there was such holes and negligence here. Not really our style here at GCPD. We're usually on the ball.
Oh,
May I
yes.
offer you a piece of free legal advice?
No.
From your position, don't refer to the situation as negligent before, I guess, formal accusations.
I call it as I
get made.
see it.
It just gives us ideas.
Ammunition.
Call it as I see it.
Okay. Good to know.
Well, we can make arrangements with the coroner as needed, but for now, we'll just take a gander at your bathroom. Maybe borrow a urinal.
We'll come down with you. So the three of you guys walk to the walk into like where people are being held, and then like this is the washroom, and all three. I'm guessing all of you go in.
Well, if we
Yep.
can all fit, how big is the bathroom?
It's big enough to fit all four of you.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
it would be really weird if it was just like a single stall.
Yeah, it's a single. Yeah.
As you can see,
Yeah.
as he's squished up on the side.
Barely any room for us and the random rope salesman that's in here.
Exactly. Anyways, yeah. So you guys all walk in, and he's like, "Yeah, this bathroom."
Okay. Do we notice anything?
You notice the bathroom. There's 3 toilets, 1 urinal, 2 urinals. Sorry, one. And they're kind of like the urinals that aren't like that. They kind of like go all the way down to the floor, kind of urinals. Not
Oh,
like
those ones.
necessarily. Yeah, those ones. And it smells surprisingly very clean.
Well, good to know that they run a tight ship in this area.
That, or they were cleaning up after something.
Well, that too. Probably ship.
Anyways, so yeah, this is the washroom. He kind of leans on the sink there, and with his arms folded.
Any window? Any?
No windows.
Okay, no
It's all
windows.
tiled on the side.
Any like
all the way around.
any grates anywhere?
Except for the one that you're pissing in, like in the urinal. But other than that, nah, there's no grates. There is 1 grate. 2 grates, and it's by the sinks, so that when water overflows, if it overflows, then it.
Oh, like a drainage. Yeah.
Yeah, like a drainage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as far as man size vents,
There is no man-sized vent. No.
How about vent-sized men?
I just kind of look at Diego.
yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
even
and
though
even
that was
Prison men with
Even
that
though
many
the-
holes
Come on.
don't survive.
That was kind of funny.
no, even though that was an internalized sort of question, we still got it, and we just looked right at you like, no, please
yeah.
don't.
Yeah. Sorry, I actually had to. You guys have to roll with plus composure roll as you guys are going to the bathroom. So I totally forgot this part.
Okay.
It's kind of important.
Danger sense.
No.
Is this part of us
we
investigating
go.
or just us noticing something?
You noticing something.
Okay.
As you are walking to it, you hear like
How
some
do we keep
there's
doing
a lot of
Doing
what?
3s, 2s, and then 1s.
There's a lot of commotion that's happening, and there's like when the Stan Lee was telling you that it was pretty busy. He wasn't lying to you, yeah. So there's a lot of commotion that's happening, and a lot of loud yelling and people kind of pacing back and forth. It's quite busy and lively right now in the bullpen, we'll call it, as you're walking by it, and you notice, all three of you notice as you kind of are glancing to and fro, that there is a picture of the mayor with a bullet hole through the front of her skull. You just happen to glance and see it as you're walking by, every kind of thing, and yeah. So you get to the washroom, you walk in, and they have that conversation. Sorry, go ahead.
So is this like a photograph of the mayor, like dead with the bullet through the skull,
Yes,
or like a picture
right.
of the mayor that would be hanging on the wall and somebody shot a hole through the picture?
No, it's not that. No, it's definitely a cadaver kind of situation. Dead body.
Well, somebody couldn't wait for an election, I guess.
No, you say?
No.
Oh, wow, that's cold shit right there, buddy. Jeez. Anywho, keep going. So you're in the washroom. What do you guys want to do?
Let's just take a quick look where they would be securing rope and things like that.
All right. So where are some of the places you want to look exactly?
Well, exactly where the rope was secured.
Well, he had said that he went and used one of the stalls.
Correct.
So let's get a look in there.
Okay, sounds good. So there's 3 stalls there.
And
Left,
there's 3
middle,
of us. How
right.
convenient. Which one was it?
And he points to the one on the left there, far left.
Okay.
Yeah. And so yeah, you open. I guess what do you want to do? How you want to investigate it exactly? Who's going in? I guess you ask that first.
Well, I can go in. That's fine.
Okay, sounds good.
I can give you a hand and.
It's a little squish with 2 people in one stall.
Oh well, then no.
Yeah,
I'll let you.
You can bend over him if you really want to. It's not that kind of.
I'm gonna do an intelligence plus investigation.
Go for it.
Just to kind of pick up all the particular details regarding this particular scene here. Anything that has to do with the guy dying. I'm gonna spend a point of willpower as well. Are there any penalties?
No, I'm gonna say no. You're in a pretty safe spot.
How's 7 successes?
So you see nothing.
There's not even like a mark where a rope would be tied. Nothing.
I'm just messing with you.
Don't you make me come over there.
Anyways, so you're kind of looking around. You open the top of the bowl. It's water, right? You think it could be something. It could have been stored there for sure. Absolutely, right? It could have been stored there. You're looking. Like, it's not a very big stall, obviously, and the bottoms of those stalls, like how they're cut off, you can still see people's feet, kind of thing, right? Yes, no.
Sorry, say that again.
Like like the stalls, like where they don't go all the way to the ground, and you can see people's feet.
Yeah, there's a bit of clearance. Yeah.
So you're looking around. There's no graffiti, actually, surprisingly, anywhere on the actual walls of the stall.
Very suspect.
That's very suspect, right? Like super suspect.
So
like,
they've obviously replaced the entire stall.
No, they've cleaned.
And
fucking Christ.
And so for some reason you get the urge to get on your knees and you kind of roll up. What? You roll up you roll up your sleeves. And you're like, I'm gonna go digging. I'm just gonna go digging here, and you put your hand into the stall or into the toilet, right? It's really clean. Like it's not like it's just dirty or anything like that. You kind of swish around there, and you get nothing. You find nothing in there. There's not even like a turd. Nothing. But then like you kind of get some of the toilet paper, kind of get a catcher's mitt going on one hand and kind of dry yourself off. And as you do that, the toilet paper kind of slips out of your hand and you go reach to get it. is it falls behind the toilet. And as you go and reach for it, your hand slides up and it hits the back of the toilet itself. And when you do that, your fingers run over a groove. And it's a very odd, like you kind of like, you run over it with your right hand. And there's like this weird groove. It's like it's something, it's very peculiar. It's not like it's, you know, it wasn't like it was manufactured that way. It definitely feels as though it was kind of like carved in there. So you check the other side
into the toilet bowl or carved
into the back of the toilet.
Okay, that's okay.
Like you know the toilet bowl itself, right?
Yeah.
And then there's the plate that rectangular
The
thing
tank
behind it.
This one has a tank.
Tank,
It
yeah.
just doesn't have a pipe coming out of the wall to feed the toilet.
No.
This
So
one has
then-
a tank. Okay, they got a tanked
Yeah, and
toilet.
then-
Cool. Well then,
Tank toilet. And then so you lift at the tank, the lid of the tank toilet. There's nothing in there, but you kind of suspect the rope could have been there. But when you this groove or this thing that you feel is on the back of the tank is what I'm trying to get at. As you kind of slide up, and you kind of look at the other side, you kind of feel the other side to see if it kind of matches, and does not match. And something
Wow.
very odd. And so you decide, because you have obviously 7 successes, you decide to get out your phone and take a picture of it, kind of thing.
yeah.
Right? Like kind of go underneath and take a picture of it. And the picture you notice is of this symbol right here.
Ooh.
All right, the dueling scorpions that we talked about before.
Right, the apocalypse symbol from
Apocalypse
the
symbol.
game.
And it looks like it was like hand carved into this toilet or like stamped into the toilet.
It looked like it was hand carved into the toilet.
So somebody got behind the toilet, carved that symbol. That's a pretty intricate symbol.
Obviously, it's roughly done, but like it looks very, very similar and symmetrical to its as the symbol
Gotcha.
is.
Enough to set somebody off.
Not set him off, Stan, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Like he's like, oh shit! Like you definitely when you looked at it, I don't know if you show your comrades, but you definitely see it.
All right. Yeah, I will share the info with my friends there.
Mm-hmm. And it's at this point that you get a text from Vahilo because he's leaving his station there. And you want to text him?
Who's for Hilo?
Vahilo's Clayton,
Clayton.
Okay, there you go. Hey,
the other guy who plays this game that not necessarily forgotten, but have tried to squeeze him in as well.
So I get the text
So
or who
yeah,
gets the
just in the text that I send them, in the text that I want to send them, I just want to say, hey, what are you guys up to? What are you screwing up now?
So who is everybody on the chat?
All except for
Well, I'm sending it in the group chat,
Jeez.
so that's going to Stan and Travis.
you suck.
Well, no.
so
No.
fucking much.
We added him to the group chat, but we also created a new group chat.
group chat.
So are you
Yeah,
doing
so I'm sending it in the
the
new group.
chat or
I'm sending it
Holy
in the new
Jesus.
group chat.
God, why are you such a dick?
Wait,
He's got to
who?
play his character. Come on, be honest. He's got to play
The
his
correct
character.
word is narcissist. The correct word is narcissist.
What do you want to do?
Well,
You wanna
considering
send
that
back-
I've got my hand in a toilet and my phone taking pictures of the underside of a toilet, I think Travis can field this one.
Sure. And I'll take a picture of Stan just getting down on this toilet and I'll send it back. No context, no information.
and I did a full waist bend too, right? Like
Yeah.
ass just
Yeah,
right
yeah.
up in the air, just left hand right down into the toilet.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so I want to respond back when I see that picture and just say, my God, what happened to Diego now?
Jesus, God.
And seeing that, I'll chuckle a little bit. And then I wanted to ask the sergeant, is this bathroom normally this clean?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Why?
Just, I have never seen a bathroom this clean. Entirely free of graffiti. And, I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand basic sanitation, but it just strikes me as odd that no one's tagged in here Police station or not, I mean, some people are just ballsy to the point of stupid.
It's true. But nope. We'll just see what you get.
Can I try and get a read on him, given that he is looking at Stan, who is...
Crouched down.
he's just... He's doing things that most would consider unnatural.
Yeah, go ahead. Give it a roll.
Like, does he seem at all, like, surprised about this?
You can give it a roll.
One whole success.
Yeah.
You don't really catch a vibe off him, no.
So this guy has seen some shit.
Probably. He's probably actually seen a lot of shit.
Mm. All right, and I'll kind of lean over Stan a bit, and do you got anything down there?
Just this picture.
Are you holding up the picture?
Yeah, I show you the picture of the symbol.
I'm not touching it for what it is, but I will look at it. And
And with that, we are going to end today's episode there. And I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. Like as Magnum Pie said earlier, if you like us, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. And if you want to receive more notifications, hit the bell, and you'll get notifications every time we pump out a new episode. And thanks for coming. And obviously a little slow today. We apologize for that. But we're developing, obviously, the story here. And hope you guys are enjoying what you get. Hopefully we'll see you guys join us next week. Thanks for joining us today. And have a good one.
good night, everybody.
Bye.
Night.